I don't know if you guys have noticed, but something weird is going on with our sky.
Holy.
You see that? It's like...
It's metal.
It's moving. Oh, it's huge.
There's another...
I can't even breathe right
now. There are some weird things falling from the sky, and some people claim that there are things falling from the sky that are still alive.
I mean, it's some kind of a jelly type substance. I have no idea what that is. So it came out of the sky. Okay, well, that's interesting.
The clouds are starting to look really weird every single day. It seems like the government is running some sort of a sick experiment up in the clouds. And the result of these experimental clouds up in the sky is disastrous because they're causing some unnatural hailstorms all across the world. And this footage right here is from India. This is actually a hailstorm happening in India. Look at the size of the hails that's fallen down from the sky. And tell me, how in the world does this even look natural at all? And we have some more hailstorms coming up. And this hailstorm is from New York City. Look at the size of the hill that is actually fallen down. Does any of this even look natural to you guys? Up next, we have another hailstorm from Ohio. And take a look at this one. Look at the amount of destruction the hails have caused to this poor man's car.
Look at my roof.
Everything's destroyed. If you own a car with sunroof, it's going to be messed up.
Crack.
Damn.
Look at my roof.
I don't know if insurance is going to be covering this stuff. I don't think insurance does that. But whatever these guys are messing up with nature is so freaky, man. And it seems like people are paying the price. And the worst part is that these things are even happening in countries like India. I mean, a country which is supposed to be hot. They never have snowfalls. They have never seen these hailstorms. And even if hailstorms does occur, it's very minute. It's not that big of a thing, not a big deal. But right now, the kind of hailstorms that they are facing is so freaking unnatural. And there are also these hails which are not really melting down, even after 24 hours.
Ginormous hail, 5+ inch diameter hail here in town. Look at the size of some of this hail. I mean, this is nuts. This is some of the biggest hail I've seen in quite some time. And again, the ground is just covered in it. You can see as I'm walking here, I mean, just massive hailstones everywhere. And they're huge. I mean, thick, heavy hailstones. And the ground is just covered. You can see the indentations in the ground. Like, that's a crater. These are craters right here. Like, that's a crater right there. That's a crater right there. I mean, just absolutely insane.
The hill is exploding. It's gonna hurt you bad.
Listen to it, it sounds like gunfire.
Back up, back up!
It's as big as a baseball, easy.
But you can actually see the hail are 5-inch bigger, which is almost as big as your iPhone is. That's how huge each and every single hail that's falling from the clouds is. And that definitely doesn't look very natural, right? So it looks like they are altering something really crazy. Some sort of weird stuff is going on. Some experiments are being done in the sky. And remember, when Bill Gates was spraying something in our clouds, it definitely seems like things are now officially happening. And have you guys noticed how entire skies have turned blood red in many locations? People have been wondering, what's really going on with the world at this point. Because 2026, there is some weird stuff happening all across the world. And some people call these as the end time prophecies that has been stated in our scriptures. And also there are these weird clouds which are turning green in color as though there's some sort of a chemical that's being mixed into these clouds.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My power just went out. Oh, it's green.
And many people are noticing these weird cloud formations where there's like a massive amount of cloud in a particular location in just one part of the sky, and the rest of the sky just looks empty. And this part of the sky just keeps lightening, and the clouds also seem to be changing colors. There are also some clouds which looks rainbowish in color, which is something that we need to be concerned about. Which a lot of people call that as a rare phenomenon, but then it looks like they always have some sort of a name. But although the sight might look extremely beautiful, it definitely doesn't seem natural in any sort of way. Clouds actually looking like raindrops, and it almost looks like we're watching some sort of a Hollywood end of the world movie, because this doesn't look normal at all.
Oh my god, look at this. They're not even moving. It looks like it's hanging over us. It feels like it could just drop and crush everything. I've never seen the sky do this. This is wrong.
And recently with the government releasing the UFO files, and lately we've also been seeing a lot of UFO activities across the skies. In this clip, you can actually see that all of the clouds, it looks almost like those UFO shaped, almost like these aircrafts are in a camouflage mode, which kind of just makes them look like they're clouds so that way people couldn't know what those are. And here there's another clip where it actually seems like there's a massive UFO, and as you can see there's
no other clouds,
literally no clouds around,
but that one.
and it looks exactly like a UFO as well.
Huge saucer-shaped spaceship in the
That is
clouds.
the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Y'all see that shit? What is that?
Wow, that literally looks like an UFO. It definitely
Huge
does.
saucer-shaped spaceship.
Bro, look at these clouds.
A group of fishermen have experienced a bizarre sight from a boat in the Gulf of Mexico. This flying saucer-like cloud formation forming in the sky off the Florida Keys, looking like something out of a sci-fi movie. Fear not, though, the formation known as cavum or punch-hole clouds are caused by planes.
It definitely doesn't look like these things are caused by planes of what sort. But it always seems like these guys have some or the other explanation for any sort of phenomenon that we see out there in the sky. And a lot of people have filmed these red lights passing inside of the clouds late at night. And some people call these, and some people say that there is some weird phenomenon and this is supposed to happen naturally, but none of this really does seem to look very natural to me. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's natural. I would love to know if you guys probably have any sort of explanation to this stuff. And some of the guys have claimed that there are some weird organism that's fallen from the sky that seem to be alive.
哎呀，这个车，这个车，哎呦我操，哎呦我踩脚上这个感
And
觉。
it's some kind of a jelly type substance. I have no idea what that is. So it came out of the sky. Okay, well, that's interesting.
Worms just fell from the sky.
哎呦我操，哎呦我踩脚上这个感觉。
Estos granizo porque esto tiene pinta
There's this guy who claims that something fell from the sky into his swimming pool, and it looks very weird. And apparently he says that this is something that's alive and it's moving. And recently, after the alien disclosure, a lot of these government officials claim that there are reptilians that live among us and they could shapeshift and they have their DNAs passed on to many humans.
Parece uma garra. Eu acho que ele tá comendo uma. Fora. Você viu?
And then we have these newborn babies who actually have one of the most rarest eyes that you would have ever seen in the world. Take a look at this kid. Although his eyes does look absolutely incredible, but the eye color definitely does look very reptilian-like. And we have another baby whose eyes apparently look completely red in color. And the kid's parents also claim that these eyes actually glow in dark, as though it's some sort of an animal eyes. And what's really mysterious about this kid's eyes is that the parents claim that the kid can see future. I don't think there is any human whose eyes glow in dark and it's also red in color.
Recently, a strange girl appeared online. Before this, no one had ever seen her anywhere. This child has very unusual eyes. Not only are they red, but they also shine as if they were made of glass. According to the girl's mother, she possesses paranormal abilities, meaning she can predict the future.
And what's interesting right now is that a lot of people have captured these clouds that actually form a very weird, bizarre shapes, which almost looks very perfect for a natural cloud formation. Because take a look at these clouds, which look absolutely perfect in shape.
Holy.
You see that? It's like
It's metal.
it's moving. Oh, it's huge.
There's another.
I can't even breathe right
They might be disguising some sort of a camouflage, which makes their ship look like a cloud in the sky so that we don't get to know that they're watching us. And we also have this very weird cloud that's falling off from the sky, and people are actually freaking out looking at this stuff because nobody would usually see clouds falling off from the sky. But this one was really weird because it looked like a bunch of contaminated clouds, and it was all black in color, almost like it was filled with a lot of chemicals.
This happened in Indonesia, where these dark color clouds start falling from the sky. If you're in this situation, would you get this close to this thing? Taking a look at it, looks like there's lots of dirt and grime inside this big patch of bubbles. How does so much dirt and grime get in the atmosphere? A cloud are just like soap suds, but it's thick enough to gather enough to bring it down.
And recently, there's also been massive earthquakes going on all over in the Area 51. And on May of 2026, there was at least 17 earthquakes with a magnitude of 2.5 to 4.4 right in the same spot of Area 51. A lot of people are suspecting that they might be running some sort of a test. Maybe they are drilling somewhere underneath, or maybe they're testing out some sort of a weapon or something. Or since we already know that there is some UFO activities and aliens involved, maybe something really weird is going on in Area 51. And the magnitude of these earthquakes are not really massive, but then it's still something. But since it's been occurring 17 times back to back in the last 24 hours itself, that's not very natural, to be honest. 17 times the earthquake just constantly happening in one particular location. It definitely seems like they're up to something. Maybe they're building something like an underground base or underground city. Because the government usually, they hide a lot of things from us. And it looks like there are some weird experiments going on in our skies underneath our Earth. They are doing some weird stuff, man. And it definitely seems like the end times are coming. And a lot of people are now seeing that the end time prophecies from the Bible are coming true. It's all officially happening. Now they're disclosing that aliens are real and that these things are nothing but demonic beings. Never fall for the story of the aliens, because let me tell you, there's no such things as extraterrestrial alien beings. These are something that the Bible has already taught us, like thousands of years ago. They've already warned us that these are fallen angels, Nephilims, demons. That's what these things are. So no matter what kind of narrative these guys put on over us, we as Christians are supposed to stick together, and we need to only believe what the Bible actually taught us. And we need to stay strong until the second coming happens, because that's the only salvation we can look forward to. Now, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please go ahead, drop a like on this video, and let me know what kind of weird, bizarre experiences that you guys might have had. Send them over on my Instagram page. I would love to take a look at what you guys have to share. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next one.